Hey guys, we're live again from the ROG booth at Computex 2017 in Taipei, and we have something spectacular. So we have the new Asus Zenith Extreme. This is for the x399 Threadripper CPUs from AMD, and boy oh boy is this case a monster. I mean, is this motherboard a monster? Geez, my mind is blown. Okay, so what we have here, guys, is you've got eight DIMMs, so you can support up to 128 gigs of memory. This will support ECC as well, I'm pretty sure. You also have a DIMM.2 slot, which gives you the dual M.2 action. You can put two M.2 drives up there for RAID and all of that stuff. And considering this platform has 64 lanes of PCIe, so you've got 4 full X16 slots. They've been wired for X16. So all the bandwidth you'll ever need for multiple GPUs and RAID cards and all of that stuff. This is just an extremely impressive motherboard from Asus for the new high-end desktop segment from which AMD is entering with their Threadripper. This board also comes along with a 10G Ethernet card, which you can see right here. So this is 10 gigabit. It's called the ROG Aerion 10G, and that comes along with it. So very nice to see 10G is finally hitting the home sector, the consumer segment, and I can't wait for 10G to become mainstream, because the days of 1G are gone. It's dead. How long can we operate at 100 Mbps? It's just wrong, guys. Okay, so now let me just quickly run you through what's special about this board. Massive socket right up here. This thing, here's my hand for comparison, guys. So that's the size of the damn socket. This thing's the size of an SSD or a credit card. I mean, it's bloody massive. Okay. Quickly, I just want to point out a few things. No 8-pin connectors up here because there is no room because of the socket, so they've had to move them to the side. So you've got dual 8 pins. Of course, the CPU is going to need a lot of power. They've been rated at 155 watts without being overclocked. So when you overclock them, you're going to need some serious amounts of power. 24 pin is right here. I wish this would have been turned 90 degrees, but I guess maybe because of lack of room or something, they've not been able to do that. Oh no, actually they've got measuring points here. So I guess to give you access to your voltage measuring points, they've kept it in this orientation. You've obviously got your DIMM selector dip switches right here, so that you can turn off DIMMs if you want. A big chunky Southbridge heatsink, chipset heatsink, and this also has an inbuilt M.2 heatsink, so you can plug an M.2 drive and that'll keep it cool. Six SATA ports, one U.2. And yeah, the really cool thing about this case, about this motherboard, guys, is this. That's a little screen. It's going to tell you your CPU frequency, your temperatures, all of that stuff in real time, so you can just have a look at your system and see what's going on. It'll probably also do debug, because I can't see any debug LED here, so I'm pretty sure that's going to do debug as well. What else can I see? You've got the same safe mode, reset, all of that stuff is here. Start, reset. That's there too. One Aura RGB header right here, 2 more Aura RGB headers at the bottom. So you've got 3 Aura RGB headers. All in all, this thing's just a sheer monster, guys. It has an 8-phase VRM. I can count eight phases. So yeah, another example of high quality phases. You don't need so many phases when you've got good quality phases. If eight phases can pick up 155 watts plus when overclocked, you can imagine how highly rated these phases are, and the amperage ratings on these things must be pretty massive. In terms of the back panel, you've got one Type C, one USB 3.1 Type A. You've got 8 USB 3 regular Type A's, 1 Ethernet, and a 3-way wireless AC adapter. So wireless AC 1900 for sure, and that's going to be 3-way. So amazing stuff coming from Asus. The Asus ROG Zenith Extreme, guys. This is going to be my future motherboard for sure. I can't wait for Threadripper to launch.